We are at Charlotte for one of the crown jewels, the Charmin 600. Michael Scott, an unprecedented third straight pole position, 3 straight 40th place DNF finishes. Oh man, and this is a long one. We got 140 laps, 140. Speaking of 40, we are starting 40th, just on the butt cheek of the field, because we won at Pocono. Spoiler alert, we flipped the grid every race. All these cars are exactly equal ratings-wise. And this is race 13 of the Heinz Silly season. My name's Adam. Thanks for checking out the video. We're at good old Papyrus Charlotte. I wanted to do BBMC Charlotte, but something weird's going on with pit road. On there. The cars really have trouble. I think it has something to do with the all the cars being so evenly matched that there's so much too wide action going on when the pit window comes. The AI on the outside can't handle it, and they still try to pit, and they end up like hitting the wall, doing a header like Michael Scott did at Watkins Glen, or they just don't get down to pit road, and they just like go spinning through the infield. It's wild. Didn't have that issue in 2005, so I think it has something to do with the field being so evenly matched, but I don't know. You heard him just say we won't fix the damage. That was a ghost of our previous. This is my second try at a start here. First try, AI got into a massive wreck. We lost about 15 cars. Probably should start showing those false starts. We were only like 2 laps into that thing. Check out who's in front of us. Rosa Parks. Let's take a look at the points. As I suspected, at the end of Pocono, Rosa Parks has made her way into the top 10 after what looked like 3 straight top 10s. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I'm pretty sure about that. Stay Puft still in the lead. Steve Jobs might be it for him. Or who knows, he might just win this. I don't know. And we got a boost from all those points at Pocono, but now we're starting 40th. So, and this is a long one. You just don't know what's going to happen. Usually when I show the points now, in the picture-in-picture, I'll show the car I'm talking about or whatever. And I was most likely just showing Rosa Parks in that little picture because that's who I was talking about. And you probably got to look at our paint scheme. The T-Rex. Made famous by Jeff Gordon here at Charlotte. And the only reason we're running at this race is just by accident, because this wasn't its turn in the rotation originally, but I had screwed up and ran the Jeep paint scheme twice in a row earlier in the season, and then I decided just to go through the cycle again of our paint schemes that we started at Daytona, but then just skip the Jeep scheme. And it just so happened that this ended up being the paint scheme to use here. And is race 13. We have 5 paint schemes, and then race 14. Next one at Dover is going to be the all black one. And then race 15 is going to be the Jeep car. And then we're halfway through this season. I know I'm always astounded when we hit those kind of milestones, but hope you've been enjoying the season so far. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, I've just been having fun with it. It's fun. I still am laughing when I'm in the thick of a race and I don't even know what I'm saying, and then I'm watching the replay, or when I'm editing, and I'm just scrolling through, and I'm just like, all right, if anybody was liking Michael Jackson, if they can get around Rosa Parks here, we got something. And out of context, it's like, what are you freaking talking about? It's just funny. I blindly turned this difficulty up a touch. How do you turn a difficulty up a touch? Is you go in the track INI file and you change the AI grip. So you don't change it up a full percentage in the menu. You just change it up a 100th of a point in the INI file. It just gives you a little bit of a kick in the pants. Gives the AI a little bit of a kick in the pants. Puts a little hair on their ass. You know, showing the points earlier. How about frickin' Lily? We never talk about Lily. She's up there at the top. But, you know, all these cars we're talking about at the top, in the top 10, already 2 of them we see are back here. Happy Gilmore's back here as well, I saw. He's up in the top 10. I think that'd be really fun. I mentioned it at Pocono how the next silly season we'll have people basically draft cars before the season, and then we can have some fun in the comments. I don't know if there's a word for it, but I've seen people do these kind of seasons where commenters will pretend they're certain drivers and like do their post-race interviews and stuff. If I see that that's the route people want to take, I still can't do play-by-play sim full races and do the play-by-play and everything. But I would want to show, or at least highlight, the AI cars that people have, which I'm guessing will have maybe 15 or so commenters pick a driver or subscribers. I mean, there's just 10 or 15 names I always see commenting, and I 100% appreciate it, and I recognize the names. I don't know, it would just be something fun, and then, you know, end of the season, win a gift card or something. I don't post enough because I was the best way to come up with that money. It might even be more than $50, because the best way to come up with that money would be to put ads on the videos, because I don't put ads on these. But to even put ads on the videos, I need 4,000 watch hours every 365 days. If that makes sense. And actually from the 2005 season that we did this year, we actually got it. Because I got an email saying, hey, you've reached 4,000 watch hours. You can put ads on there. And I was like, sweet. And then that was kind of my plan whenever I started this season. Was, yeah, I'll put ads up and then I'll just give whatever ads money I make. Which isn't going to be much. It's not like I'm living on. It's not like, I have no idea how much I would make, but it's not like I'd be like, oh, if I don't get this money, I'm in Shitsville. Like, it wouldn't be a big deal. So all that money would just go to everyone suffering, having to watch ads. You can be rewarded by winning the big fantasy season. But you need 4,000 watch hours continuously. Like, every 365 days, it just keeps on rolling. So it's not like once you get 4,000 watch hours in a year, you can have ads on forever. Like, you have to keep up the 4,000 watch hours every 365 days. So I can have it right now, but then if 364 days ago somebody watched 1 million of my videos, then you get what I'm saying. 365 days from then, they don't count anymore to my watch hour total. So I definitely hope I don't sound like I'm complaining about that, because it's whatever. I'm just explaining that's what I want to have the ads on videos for. But whatever. And I was Googling like people, it's shady, because you can imagine some of these people that really want the ad money. So there's these, naturally I Googled, hey, what's a way to get 4,000 watch hours on your channel? And there's companies out there that I guess just have computers and servers and whatever, and you pay them $50 a month or something, and they'll just have their computers watching videos or something for you. I don't know how else they can promise that you'll have 4,000 watch hours. I don't know. And some of these, something shady about some of these. But I will say though, if you get one video that like takes off, quote unquote, and always gets a bunch of views, there's your 4,000 watch hours, pretty much. So all it takes is, you know, some like top 10 compilation of greatest NASCAR whoa or something, and then people find that and watch it. And then every day I'm getting watch hours that have nothing to do with this racing series. I don't know. If anyone has any ideas, leave a comment. If you have experience in this realm. Anyway, difficulty back here is tough. Just trying to find stuff to talk about. We got nothing going on here because we're just, I mean, we're almost at the pit window. I got news for you. We've been really chatting her up here. Starting to make our way a little bit now. Let's not forget, we started 40th, so we are at the very start of pit road. Doesn't really feel like a night race, does it? Some of these other tracks we run that are night races, they have pitch black skies and everything, and it feels like a night race. Here, you know, it's twilight, and the lights are just so bright regardless of it being twilight. It's just weird. But if you just want a solid ass experience, Papyrus, the original Papyrus tracks cannot be beat. For the most part. All right. Yeah, this is tough sledding. This is what we wanted as far as difficulty goes, but it's just you can feel that we're gaining on Wayne Campbell, but he's also behind cars that are racing. And I'm not sure. And we made some passes here, obviously, but Wayne, what are you doing, Wayne? Old Andy Van Slyke. Man. Every time I see him, I'm like, oh, we never talk about him, but we always talk about him because we always say we never talk about him. So I don't know.
Clear inside.
As I mentioned in another video, just keep the suggestions coming for fictional drivers for our next silly season. I'm already thinking of putting the Beach Boys in there. The Beach Boys, Batman and Robin maybe as teammates. Alex Trebek, Judge Judy. I forget who, but someone mentioned put Eminem in the Eminem car, number 18. Freaking amazing. And that's pretty much a lock for that next season. But when that suggestion was made, I already had Andy Van Slyke here in the 18. He's my favorite. Was my favorite baseball player growing up in the Pittsburgh area. So I couldn't change that.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in second.
Oh.
You're too far to the right.
Oh, no.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in second. You're too far back. Pull up.
Oh, we're in trouble. Let's hope everyone else just quits.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in second.
All right, something to think about here. We got all these cars coming. No. Because he said the leader's pitting now, which means that was all the lead cars. And that means they would all pit at the front of pit road here, but it didn't.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 35.
Didn't seem like that was the case.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. The leader's pitting now. Don't merge yet.
Yeah, I know. Hang on.
Okay, merge when you can.
I think this is Wayne Campbell up here in the blue. So we lost time on that. We didn't have a good pit stop. I got something in my throat. My cat's yelling at me. There's a lot going on right now. Alright, we're not going to be dead last. We're actually going to have some cars to drive with. And we're somehow not losing time? What happened here? Maybe some pit road. Man, I thought we were going to be on our own and just real embarrassing situation. But there's Andy Van Slyke up there, man. He's the gray car on the inside up here. That's Michael Jackson too. So another group of AI cars must have had issues doing something. Oh no, that's Steve Jobs. So we all gain time. Whoever, like the back of the field, really gained time. Because Andy Van Slyke, we were just talking about him. We'll see where we finally shake out here. was looking for Wayne Campbell, and he took off like a rocket ship. Yeah. Ooh, so okay, no damage. Somebody really started poking the Steve Jobs voodoo doll. After he was so dominant to start the season. This is him back here in 36th place, yeah. We gotta latch on to Mona Lisa Vito here. I want to catch this group before these couple cars behind us catch us. And this goes green long enough, we might get lapped. Oh, they got us beat in 3 and 4, Jack. And then we have them in 1 and 2, kind of. Mona Lisa, I don't know what you're doing. Are we 3 wide right now? I have to back out. Didn't really back out, I just didn't push it 3 wide. I'll just put it that way. Yeah, that group behind us is officially caught up now. Faster in 3 and 4. I need to find something here. But it's a long race. Anything can happen. Meanwhile, the Spice Girls are out in the lead now. Michael Scott has dropped back to 13th.
Not Shaman.
But Shaman's so soft. Irresistible, has deep down squeezable softness.
It smells good, too.
Please don't squeeze the Charmin. Be out of town by sundown.
Mr. Whipple.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go.
There we go.
There's an accident in turn 3.
Accident in turn 3. Let's be careful. We got to block Mona Lisa Vito.
We got a wreck in the pit.
Oh, we got a wreck. Okay, hang on. So where are we at?
In the pit. Inside. We got one stopped up ahead.
Not bad. Not bad.
Clear inside. Got one stopped up high. Got one stopped
Big
up
problem
high.
here.
Looks like you got some kind of engine problem there. Pit road is closed. We got trouble in the pit. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 22 car.
All right, we're gonna pit and see what the damage is. I don't know.
Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 1.
Literally see what the damage
Pace
is.
cars in turn 2. We'll give you 1.5 cans of fuel.
I went high like Harry told me. The spotter didn't tell me anything, but I mean, there was no way to see what was going on there.
The pace cars on the back straight.
He said, we look like you have some engine problems there. So, we're going to be dealing with that.
Go, go, go! Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 3.
But I feel like Forrest Gump.
Keep digging.
After the
Watch that speed now.
after
Keep it on
the 3,500 hurricane, we're the only one of the only
The
cars
pace
left.
cars in turn 4. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 18 car.
Feels like we have get up and go here. I'm gonna try to open her up. Come on, just turn.
Don't merge yet.
Let's see.
Merge when you can.
Oh yeah, it took a little bit longer than usual to get up to 4th. Ooh boy, let's take a look at all this together. Tried to show what I could live, but that was them two getting into it. Hannibal Lecter just took off, but then Ray Finkel takes a hit. Velma, I think they all DNF'd, and Michael Scott. We'll keep an eye on him. Homer Simpson takes him out. Michael Scott DNF'd again. Andy Warhol's going to be beat up. These might all be DNFs. What happened to Randy Marsh? Okay, he's the one that hit Neil Armstrong. Gus Fring might DNF. Rosie the Riveter. Prince. Let's keep an eye. Let's see what Lily does. And then we'll go back to Indiana Jones. So Lily survives it, or does she? She survived. Okay, Indiana Jones doesn't. Rosa Parks. There's Andy Van Slyke taking a hit. So everything pretty much slows down here now. There's us just freaking. Should have went down. I saw everybody going low, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go high and gain some spots. And as soon as I made the decision to go high, the Neil Armstrong's white car was hiding in that smoke. All right, getting ready for the restart. We've lost Velma Dinkley, Homer Simpson, Rosie the Riveter, Neil Armstrong, Michael Scott, Ray Finkel, Tobias Funke, Gus Fring, Randy Marsh, Prince Akeem, and Prince. And we're 28th. We're going to see what kind of issues we have. Andy Van Slyke. There's 3 or 4 cars that are missing their hoods on this restart. So we'll see if we can actually compete. I think we definitely lost some speed, but we'll see. This is a bullshit restart, no problem. Let's see what happens. Tommy Boy's making a move here. It's all about getting Heinz packet points, Jack. Can we at least compete with Andy Van Slyke? That's all I care about. Tell you what, we didn't lose too much speed. Trying to get a feel for her here. I mean, we're still reaching 180 on at the end of the straight. Come on. Just don't take on any more damage, that's all. We have no get up. That's the problem. What we need to do is just pass Andy Van Slyke.
Stay low. Keep low.
Which is a challenge right here.
Keep low.
Yeah,
Clear outside.
he has no hood. Half of his car is not even there. we can actually run a lap without having to worry about Andy Van Slyke. Just trying to see how much time we've lost. Best lap was a 29.7, and we probably drafted a little bit for that lap. And we'll see what we have here. Yeah, we lost almost 1.5 seconds. All right, this is our life now. And that's it. Tim Taylor out in the lead. We're trying to keep our AI streak alive. No two-time winners. And we got a bunch of first-time winners in the top 10 potentially. They all are. Spice Girls. Yeah, Stay Puft hasn't won yet. Lily, Gilmore, Gump, Burton, Mr. Right. Yeah, that'd be all first-time winners in the top 10. So at least that's a bright side. And we're not worried about getting a caution or something because it doesn't matter. It's not like we need a caution to get back up, catch up to the field. We're just gonna have the same issue we did on that restart anyway. Well, we just blew. Okay, our engine's gone.
You blew the engine.
Yeah. It was fun while it lasted. I was just about to say, hey, I was gonna.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
I was gonna say, hey, I'm gonna catch you on the flip side, and I'll bring you back to the race whenever the leaders start lapping us. But that's it. Jumping into the action after the restart. Happy Gilmore now in the lead. Amelia Earhart. Tim Taylor. Lily. Look at Rosa Parks. Jack Burton in there. I tell you what, I always talk about Jack Burton's a car we never talk about. I think I mentioned that somewhere else. And even just now, he's running top 5, and I just totally skipped him. And then went straight to Rosa Parks. But let's keep an eye on Jack Burton. Stay puffed. He's just going to increase his lead on the world here. All told, I think that difficulty, this difficulty was a bit much at the back. I shouldn't have done that last minute grip enhancement for the AI. That was tough sledding even before the wreck. Spice Girls were in the lead for a while here. So that's gone. Mr. Rogers. Wayne Campbell, we were running with him earlier. Indiana Jones is somehow still in this and running fast. E.B. Cooper, Guy Fieri, Mick Dundee, Steve Jobs survived all the mess. I thought Super Dave Osborne was collected in that. I guess not. Al Bundy, Andy Warhol limping around, still alive. Tommy Callahan, that's who started it all here. Hannibal Lecter, Martha Stewart, and should be Andy Van Slyke. And he's just getting some points. 60 laps to go. 60, 6-0. Here's the field coming around. I've mentioned it so many times how lucky we've been in recent years. Not getting involved in accidents. And it's just everything's coming to a head this season. We had the blown engine at Vegas. Not our fault, just a racing deal or a game deal. And then the Homer Simpson thing on pit road, that was our second DNF. And then this was the first time we got hit in a wreck, or we, couldn't survive getting through a wreck. We have our work cut out for us in the second half of the season. All right, looks like Amelia Earhart's starting to make some moves here. This is a great program. The FreeCamera by that Tyler Mallon. Man. Rosa Parks, Lily, Stay Puff's in it. I'm just trying to remember all those cars that are up there in points. Remember I said I'm a sucker for the, I don't think I mentioned it, but I'm a sucker for, you can see two of the paint schemes here, the hood being a different color than the body. I love those kind of paint schemes. And there's 3 of them right there, so. Actually, let's go through the field and see if we can find more. Because I really lean on that when I don't have an idea. Well, I guess I don't lean on it too much. Well, there's Dutch back there. He has one. Looks like they all got taken out in that crash, because we have Rosie the Riveter has that scheme. Tobias Funke has that scheme. Gus Fring has the hood a different color. Hannibal Lecter and Martha Stewart just having their own WrestleMania here back in the late 20s. Man, now that I'm doing 1080p videos, I wish I would have done 20 by 48 cars, because these are 1024 by 1024 car paint jobs. God, I hate that pace car. This is Andy Van Slyke. Amelia Earhart and Lily have overtaken Happy Gilmore somewhere. We'll see how they handle Andy Van Slyke here lapping him. Easy. It didn't take much. There's the Pork Chop Express. Taylor was in the lead here for a while. Spice Girls are coming now. When's pit stops? Probably soon. We'll stay with them on their pit stops. And then we'll skip ahead some. But yeah, right now I'm affixed to Amelia Earhart. Wherever she goes, this camera follows her. And I can even do this. She's all business in there. Leading the Charmin 600, formerly the Coca-Cola 600, but I was taking a crap one day. I was like, oh, Charmin. We can use Charmin as a race sponsor. Happy Gilmore's taking over Lily. Overtaking Lily. That's his, you know, orangish color from the movie, and then I just thought it was funny that just, you know, just how it was kind of slapdash all of his stuff in the movie anyway. Just slapdash, throw some Subway stickers on his car. Oh, Lily, Rosa Parks. Here comes Stay Puffed on the charge, the current points leader. Looks like he's in 5th. Uh-oh, we had a wreck. What happened? Al Bundy may have been involved. Let's slow down. Let's go to the videotape. Alright, come on. I don't remember Al Bundy being banged up. Yeah, there he is. Well, get out of here with that camera. Let's see. Oh, Andy Van Slyke caused a traffic jam. And they tried to go 4 wide. You can't do that. Those might be DNFs. Mona Lisa Vito. I don't know why I keep messing the name up. Mona Lisa Vito. Might be a DNF. Oh, we had pit stops too. Let's check the race. This is we'll have one more pit stop. I'm gonna simulate the rate. I'm gonna simulate ahead after this, but we'll see. All right, Amelia Earhart. Bringing him down. Has the lead coming onto pit road. Mona Lisa Vito. I'm really going to have to enunciate that name from now on. I'm not sure if she's DNFing or what. A good pit stop here can win you the 600. Yeah, Amelia Earhart did not have a good stop. Happy Gilmore out. Rosa Parks, look at her. Stay Puft gained some spots there. Now Bundy, we'll see if he's still in it, but I wonder if Mona Lisa Vito is going to be still in this thing. I don't know. All right, skipping ahead, and we're going to do every 10 laps-ish. And just so happened Rosa Parks was making a move on Happy Gilmore here. This is for the race lead. With less than 30 to go. Stay Puft peeking. These are all first-time winners eventually. Yeah, do we even have any winners in the field? Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. Didn't Andy Warhol win a race? I don't think so. Man, all the winners got wiped out. DB Cooper's a winner. Martha Stewart's a winner. Mona Lisa Vito's a winner. But there's a lot of winners that got taken out. Rosa Parks starting to pull away from Happy Gilmore here. Let's skip ahead. She's still in the lead with 20 to go. Well, Stay Puft in 4th earlier. Now he's in 3rd. But Amelia Earhart's going to take that from him. Or try to. All right, we had Martha Stewart down on the apron. These might be splash and goes if they haven't done it already. And I'm not seeing Happy Gilmore. Oh yeah, these are splash and goes. So this will really dictate the race, especially if she putting on tires or just, yeah, right sides. Probably right sides only with 10-12 to go. Yeah. So let's keep an eye on pit road and let's see. Okay, here come the leaders. Rosa Parks, come on. I'm pulling for Rosa. She's in. She has a good entry there. Come on, let her out. Let her out quick. Good job. She's out quick. Stay Puft's in trouble. He stayed in a little bit longer. And here comes Amelia. I'm trying to keep up with her. Okay. Trying to see if she's going to catch Rosa Parks. Can't really tell. Wow, look at Rosa. Dominant lead now. Yeah, Stay Puft came out in 4th. Let's go to like 3 to go. Well. Yep. Barring some disaster, Rosa Parks is gonna win the Charmin 600 here. This is a white flag. And Van Slyke not giving up, not getting out of the way of the leaders. But that's checkers there for Rosa Parks. 13 races, 13 different winners for us this season. All right, had some time to calm down, and we're all right. We'll talk about that when we get to ourselves in the standings. But let's take a look. We had 8 leaders, 15 lead changes, 3 cautions, 11 laps. And check out Rosa Parks. She's everywhere. She won. She got a bonus point at the halfway mark, and she was 6 laps led away from getting 51 points here. Just the golden mark. But she couldn't get it done because she sucks. No, she's probably going to be in the points lead, I think. But no, maybe not. She's a lot behind the Marshmallow Man, and he's right there. But we'll see at the next race. We'll see. Michael Bolton, a big jump. Guy Fieri as well. They all benefited from that wreck. Second page here, Mick Dundee, a big jump. And I mean, just if you survived that wreck, you were in good shape, and that's all we can say about this. Moving to 21 through 30. I think I blamed Hannibal Lecter for the wreck, but it was Neil Armstrong's fault. Can't believe I just said that sentence. But that was Neil Armstrong's fault, that wreck. You can see Andy Van Slyke just stuck it out there. Somehow only ended up 3 laps down. Not sure how that happened. And you see we got the DNF there in 29th. But listen, we started 40th, and the way the race was going there before the caution, before the big wreck that took us out eventually, I think we were going to finish. I think we were. It was going to be. We might not even have finished 29th if it wasn't for that wreck. So there's a silver lining there. It's not like what were we going to do? Go finish like 10th here? No. So let's not get too upset about the DNF. And then heading to the back page here of the standings, Michael Scott, 4 DNFs in a row. He went from the points lead going into Watkins Glen to just being fecal matter. It's so wild. 4 in a row. Like I thought 3 in a row was going to be unprecedented. 4 in a row is going to be impossible to beat, I think. Just terrible luck. And all these cars got involved in that wreck. That's all you can say. All right, we're done with Charlotte. We're hitting Dover and New Hampshire to close out the first half of our season. Still experimenting some with the 1080p graphics. Having some fun with it. All right, thanks for watching.